Today on Irish Off-Road, we're going to show you how to install one of these TUFFY security boxes in your YJ. Alright, so this TUFFY security box is going into that Jeep. This is actually Ryan's Jeep. It's a 1993 Jeep YJ. We've got a lot of things that we're going to be doing with it. You'll be seeing a lot, but his doesn't have a center console, so this is one of the first things that we want to do. He got this from Extreme Terrain for about 280 bucks. Once we've unboxed it, we've got everything laid out. We've got all of our hardware in a tray, and we are going to first open the directions, read them, figure out what we actually need to do. One of the things that we've done that you guys didn't get to see is it comes with this weather stripping. All that weather stripping does is go on the inside around the outside of it. So basically when it closes, it's going to seal up on here. All right, guys, one of the really cool things about this box that we've already noticed just from getting the packaging out is how beefy this lock is. This lock looks like it belongs on a door for your actual car. Like, that's a pretty strong pin. And when it locks, I mean, there's no getting that open. What would be easier is to just break the box in half. In the directions, it's got pre-marked holes on the bottom. And these scratches didn't come with the box. That's from us playing with it. But that's going to be the hole where your front mounting bolt's going to go. And then it's got a bracket. These are going to go through the tub. And these two holes just hold on this piece right here. And here's the best thing, guys. We live in America, so we need cup holders. Cup holders are key.
All right, guys, so here's the 93 YJ. I'm sure a lot of you know what the inside looks like. To install this to make it easier, we ripped out the passenger seat because it's gonna be easier to install. So we have this bracket right here, which we're not sure if we're gonna use it with this, but we're gonna see how it works out. So we're just doing a little bit of mock-up. All right, so before we want to really install it, we want to do mock-up. So coming in, I got a couple of cans of refreshments, making sure it's not going to hit anything. There's my second. There's my reverse. So as you can see, I'm good to go. So now what we're going to do is take our pin, level it up,
these back holes, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to actually just mount the front bolt first, and then we'll just take a drill bit and go all the way down and just drill through the tub for the rear holes. These two holes right here, those are already connected to your back piece. So in the directions, it actually says to mount the cup holders in the beginning before tying it all down. We're going to do that a little different. We're going to actually mount these after it's all said and done, so that way we know exactly where we want to put it. You know, the whole point of this box is security, but we're more worried about those cup holders right there. Alright, guys, so in the kit it comes with 8 of these smaller bolts. What you're going to do is, with these two holes in the center, you're going to just put these bolts through them, and you're going to put a washer and a nylock nut on the bottom. It's going to be helpful to have 2 people to do this, so let's get going.
Alright, guys, so this is where we marked our hole. We used a 3/8 drill bit to get it, so let's get after it.
So one thing that's really important, guys, is to make sure that you're not gonna drill into anything on the bottom, like electrical wires and whatnot. We already went under there. We drilled it with a small hole to make sure that we weren't going to hit anything, and there we go. Let's get the front installed.
All right, guys, so after we got the hole drilled, this is the original bracket that came with the Jeep that had the original center console. Clearly, I don't have it. I don't need it, so we're ripping it out. All it is 4 bolts on the side, Phillips head screwdrivers. So now we take the 1 3/4 bolt with a washer, drop it down, another washer, and a nut, seal it up.
Go ahead.
So now we're going to drill the back 2 holes.
Alright guys, plan A didn't work, so we marked that and we're just gonna drill it like this now. Alright, so what we're gonna do now is we took this back off of the box. We've got our lines marked of where we want this, and we're just gonna... Alright. So to be able to get the goddamn drill bit in here, we had to take this out, but now we know where we're going. Alright guys, one of the issues we've now run into twice is that these bolts are way too long. So on that side we were able to just put a couple extra washers on the top and it was fine, but these back 2 are both way too long. The shoulder of the bolt is way too big, so we're gonna have to go to the hardware store and get that. But we're gonna just put a couple of big nuts on here to space it out for now, and then get the right size later. Alright guys, now for the cup holders, the most important part. Alright guys, so that's it. We have the armrest, center console, and most importantly cup holders installed. We've already got a couple of things in here. It comes with this nifty little tray. I guess you rivet it in or something, but that's just sitting there now. Now if you guys want to see more builds on this, because we're going to be doing a lot more, pretty soon we're going to get tires and change the shocks out, wiring that light bar up top. Consider subscribing, giving us a like, leaving us a comment, letting us know what you thought.